We talk about Ohtani. He's the best baseball player I've ever seen in my life, talent-wise. I mean, the ability to get on the mound and throw 100 miles an hour with a wiffle ball slider, to hit home runs, to do everything, it's crazy. But again, I go back to Ichiro's Hall of Fame speech where he talked about it's the little things. He scored his 100th run yesterday. Let's get into it. You want to talk about teaching kids at home how to play the game? Not taking anything for granted? We got all this. This is what shows up on social media and you fall in love with it. But he also hit a roaster double over the center fielder's head, and then he scores his 100th run to tie Frank Thomas is the last guy to score 100 runs before August. Wow. And then Jeff Bagwell had 152 runs scored in 2000, and he's on pace. Run that back for me real quick. He's on pace to do that as well. Watch all the way. Kids at home, you hear your coaches talk about get a secondary lead, take it all the way back. There you go. Watch him. 2 shuffles and go. And watch him cut the inside part of this bag. That's perfection. Right foot on the inside part of third base, just like Jeff Bagwell used to talk about. Use the bases as a baby trampoline to push you towards the next bag. Here he is earlier in the season. Teoscar Hernandez, double down the line. He's at first base. He cuts these bags to perfection and scores all the way from first. We got a high home on this. Watch him. Watch him cut the inside of the base. He's not stepping on the middle of the base. Again, right here, cut the inside. He never breaks stride. And we have one more little bullet by Freddie Freeman. Pause. Run that back to when the fielder has the ball. Are you sending him right there?
I would.
5'2", bottom 8. Dino Ebel, one of the best third base coaches to ever do it, sending him. Maybe they got a tell on left fielder's arm in Colorado and they're going to chance it. Or maybe it's the fact that Shohei Ohtani runs the bases as good as anyone in the game. Watch him cut the inside part of this base. Never break stride. It's the little things. It's the most selfless act in baseball is to be a good base runner for your teammate. And look at it. Fangraphs base running runs leader since 2024. Corbin Carroll, Dela Cruz, Duran, Ohtani, and PCA.
So awesome. What's the drill you say you do with your young kids? You put their phone?
Yeah, I actually saw it on Instagram. You take all their cell phones, because they all have them.
That's all they care about.
You cover the middle of the base and you only leave exposed the inside part of the bag. So if they don't hit the inside part of the bag, they break one of their buddies' phones.
And away we go. Success story.
By the way, good pitching matchup today in Cincinnati. It's Tyler Glasnow and Nick Lodolo in them Lolos.
Dodgers looked more in sync than they have for the past couple of weeks. That was awesome. Dero to San Diego we go. Our MLB Network Showcase game was there. It was crazy.
All right, John from Cincinnati. Welcome to Tuesday Night Baseball on Sportsnet LA. Brought to you by Arco. Dodgers looking for their first series win in Cincinnati since 2022 after they take the opener last night. We welcome inside Joe Davis, Jessica Mendoza. Kirsten Watson joins us in just a bit. And the Dodgers a very well-rounded win to start this series.
Oh, and it was good to see the top of the order, top 4 hitters, and especially with runners in scoring position. That had kind of been the big Achilles heel. It was not so last night. 6 for 15, double, 5 RBIs, and the walk. And you think about all 4 of those guys contributing. Of course, Yoshinobu Yamamoto being able to deal 7 innings pitched, the 9 Ks, just the 2 walks to help the bullpen, who just won the 2 innings and gave up a run.
So you go from Yamamoto with the 7 innings last night to Tyler Glasnow, who's coming off a dominant performance. 12 Ks against Minnesota last week.
Oh, and the command of the fastball, absolutely electric. The way that he was able to mix around his pitches, absolutely dominant performance. Through a career second highest he's thrown in his career, 106 pitches. Looked really good in those 7 innings pitched. And you think about his last 3 starts, a 1 ERA. In the 18 innings he's pitched, and a 143 opposing batting average.
Not a fun night to be a hitter, whether you're a Red or a Dodger, because Nick Lodolo for Cincinnati's been just as hot lately.
Yeah, that 3-0, those last 3 starts. And when you think about his look and how hard he is to see, it's so similar in a lot of ways to Chris Sale. It's a funky look. The 19 strikeouts. He's got great command as well, just the 1 walk.
Coming off a complete game effort against the Nationals this last time. I hope these folks like good pitching. Dodgers and Reds, Game 2 in a 3-game series coming up on Sportsnet LA. Although in 1930, if you had described Shohei Ohtani, they would have said, no, there's only one Babe Ruth. Couldn't lay off in back-to-back Ks for Lodolo. That was the first swing from the Dodgers on his 8th pitch, if you want to call it that.
And more like a sword. Check swing, trying to bring it back. And it's just a whole lot of funk, especially the left side. Curveball for the K. Game 2, talking about him not being a full 100%. Dr. Tommy, he's like, I'm good to go. Feels good on defense, swinging the bat. It's definitely been an injury that's popped up since the beginning of the season.
Drives the ball the other way. Fraley's going back on it towards the corner. This ball's got a chance, and it's gone! Tommy Edman, opposite field power for a 2-run blast.
I'd say the ankle's feeling pretty dang good, especially when you're talking back ankle, because his back foot to get to where this pitch is located. Look at this, low and away. A beautiful job. Talk about the angle of this pitch. Tommy was talking pregame about how that pitch, being able to drive it opposite field, that's how you have to approach Lodolo. Of opposite field, clearing the wall.
Dodgers on the board first, 2-0. Strike 1 on Miguel Rojas. And in Great American Small Park, it's been in other ways than the home run, but that's what you envision when you come into this park. Is good lead for Betts, not running, just stays alive.
Good job. Watch where his body goes, but then his hands. So body goes away from the ball, hands go just enough. Talk about reach to go get that.
Needed every bit of length, those long old swimmer arms of his. Another 1-2 from Lodolo. Ohtani takes strike 3. Fastball to the outside edge for his 7th K.
Just about setting him up. 2 curveballs back to back away. Then goes with the fastball at same exact spot. Ohtani thinks it's going to keep on moving off the plate. Catches the corner for strike 3.
Got him for the 3rd time tonight.
It's 10th K. How about 3 curveballs in a row? Stuck with what was working. Ohtani gets the chase.
Back-to-back 10K games for Red starter.
Not the best against them. Can happen at any moment.
Strikes out for the 4th time tonight.
Everything in. There was up and in with the fastball, and this one down and in with the slider. Attacking him on the hands.
Ashcraft to Smith. Flare into left. Lux is coming on. Plays it on a bounce, and Conforto will score. 4-3 game. Will Smith with a 2-out hit to score Conforto.
Beauty there of having 2 outs. Conforto going on contact, and just a beautiful job. You see the spats just split off. Just getting enough. Will Smith using those arms, the length that he gets to get a slider down below the zone, finds grass. And enough to get another run for the Dodgers.
All 3 for the Dodgers tonight have come with 2 outs. And now Freddie Freeman, who's got 2 hits. The 2-1 pitch. Shot to left field. That is a base hit for Freddie Freeman, and the game is tied. Throw goes into third. Bet scores 4-4.
Third hit for Freddie tonight. First one up the middle. Second one was a pitch away. Drops into left field. This is a cutter in on the hands. Beautiful job. Inside out. Knows exactly what he's trying to do. I need to get this to the outfield. Get another run on the board. Ties this game. 2 outs.
First 3-hit game of the month for Freddie Freeman.
To right, Joe. 2 down. Vesia continues to warm. It looks like he is ready for the home ninth. Will driven to left. Off the wall. Outman given the wave at third. Looks throw to De La Cruz, and he boots it. Outman headfirst slide at the plate. The Dodgers take a 5-4 lead. A clean glove and throw, and I think De La Cruz has a chance.
Well, let's just start with how this game ended. Alex Vesia, I was hearing it was a changeup, feeling a little frisky out there between you guys, huh?
Yeah, that was a good one there to end it. Yeah, he executed, got ahead of that last guy. 1, 2, 3 innings. So that was awesome.
When you look at this game, this being in a situation there in the 9th inning, a 2-out, you put up the double to bring home James Outman. What were you looking for in that bat to get that result?
Yeah, I mean, first Mikey getting all the walk and then pinch running out. I mean, Mikey's at bat was the at bat of the game right there. Then, got a mistake heater, over the heart of the plate. Was able to get in the outfield and, let Audi score.
Of course, you talked about Alex, but the bullpen was the group that kept you all in this game. What was it like just navigating through that Reds lineup with them?
Yeah, they were really good, all of them. Dreyer, Caspi, Banda, they were all great. So, we needed it. We needed to pick up Tyler today. Tyler, I thought, pitched well until, kind of last inning got to him. But, they were really good today.
You've been excellent all year, and there have been so many different situations in which you've come in the clutch. But is it different when you have a situation like that at a stadium in which you grew up coming to? Does it make it more special?
Yeah, it's cool. It's always fun playing in Cincy, close to home and all that. But, just trying to walk out of here with a W.
Well, congratulations on this win tonight.
You got it. Thank you.
What a great night for the Dodgers and Will Smith. Jerry, this is why Will Smith is leading the National League in hitting. His approach all season long, and especially
some late hits there and capitalize on some of those chances.
It was. There were a lot of good at bats tonight. It's hard to go through the list of quality at bats right there. But Michael, obviously the Will at bat, Freddie, just on and on. I think that we really put together some good at bats. Found a way to win a ball game. I think the thing that really shouldn't get noticed is that play Tommy made in that 4th inning to that in-between hop to get the force out. I think Ellie hit it, and so that was just to kind of keep the game where it was at. But the bullpen was fantastic tonight.
How important were those walks that Michael drew just to kind of get those rallies started in the 7th and 9th?
They were huge. The pinch hit at bat versus Ashcraft, and then the at bat right there versus Pagan. Just to kind of get deep in the count, get behind, but still fight 10 pitches, get on base. Took some really good swings to spoil some pitches, and got a chance to get James in there to score from first, which was huge. But just the life to the at-bats, much better.
Was just one of those nights for Glasnow playing with the man?
Well, I mean, the first 3 innings, I thought he was lights out. I thought it was one of those outings that he could have went 6 innings, given how efficient he was and how I thought the stuff was, and it just kind of, fell off from there. I don't know if he lost his grip, but then you could start to see the command waver, the breaking ball just not as sharp, and then he sort of just lost it a little bit. But, it was good for us to pick him up tonight.
We've talked about this throughout the year. What is the key to Will Smith with 2 outs?
I think, again, he just has a great way of controlling the strike zone, not chasing, and he knows how to get a base hit. And I think sometimes people expand, their swing gets too big in the moment, and Will just kind of checks down and puts the barrel to it. And, between him and Freddie, with guys in scoring position, there aren't two better guys.
Closer to the Freddie that you're looking to see, should they two base hits to the left side?
Yeah. That second hit versus Lodolo was pretty impressive. That's vintage Freddie, and I think he's been kind of working on trying to find a cue and working hard, and tonight he looked really, really good tonight.
Will's hitting 350 in the month of July. How different is that from the guy you had the last few Julys?
Completely different. He's healthy. I think we're managing the workload. He's fresh. He's completely bought in, and he's doing a great job. And even behind the plate, he's been really good back there. So I think as far as preventing runs, I think our catches have been fantastic. But yeah, I mean, this guy is taking really good at bats, doesn't waste any pitches.
Is he going to win the batting title and no one noticed?
Probably. There's not a whole lot of fanfare with Will regardless anyway, which he probably doesn't mind. But yeah, if he just continues to do what he's doing, I don't see why he wouldn't.
You guys were able to play a little bit of add-on. Did you feel like you kind of left some out there in the middle of the game, though?
Yeah, we did. It'd be nice if we could have spread it out, for sure, just because of what happened.
What did you see from Ashcraft and Pregame that led to a couple of tough innings?
Well, I mean, their lineup makes you work really hard, so pitch count gets up for every pitcher just about. But, we walked. They pinch hit Conforto. We walked them. It's probably never the best thing to, they blooped the ball into right. Then we moved guys back a little bit just so the second run doesn't score. Then the ball falls in front. It just kind of snowballed.
On the positive side, Lodolo certainly got to be pleased with what you saw again.
He was. He competed like crazy. And again, pitch counts are going to be elevated against lineups like that because they make you work so hard. But he kept them off the scoreboard really well.
Is it not only pitch counts, Terry, but also the leverage, the intensity with which you had to battle you're looking for in that sixth inning?
I mean, it's like that all the time. I mean, that's part of why they're good. You can't ever take a deep breath, ever.
When you pinch hit Espinal, do you feel like that was kind of a chance to win the game right there?
To spread it out. I don't know if I'd ever say win it, but to spread it out, yes.